Hello there, Itri here. Today we're going to be doing a video covering off the scrap mechanic. I'm going to be going over the normal standard ways you can get scrap and a special way that you can get access to scrap passively without doing anything. Now, scrap was introduced with the Sunken Treasures DLC and was also utilized in the Passage. Now, each of the maps in the Passage and in the Crown Falls for Nate will actually have their own dedicated types of scrap as well. So let's have a look at some of the basic forms of scrap and how you can actually get access to it. So the first way you can get access to scrap through the Sunken Treasures DLC was utilizing the salvager ship. That was a unique ship that you got access to, and you can equip it with a sonar location device, and while you're sailing around the map it will give you a direction of where there will be rewards, and these rewards could be anything in regards to artifacts for your cultural sets, sunken treasure maps, which we'll cover in a second, and then it could bring in the scrap, and there are different grades of scrap that you can get here as well. The second way you can get access to scrap is through the treasure maps. And the treasure maps you can get through the salvager, or you can also buy them using regular money from Nate in the Crown Falls. And what happens here is you'll have a map that you can see. It will give you a type of reward, and the maps that they are available on is the Old World, the New World, the Cape, and the Passage. And you will activate it, and it will give you a silhouette of an island on the map, and this will be in any orientation, so that it's not going to look exactly like this in regards to north facing. It could be rotated in any way, and then it'll give you a location in regards to that of where you're going to have to dive to, and there will be bubbling water to indicate you're in the right spot. Now, in the Passage or the Arctic, there is only going to be one grade of scrap out here, and this is the Lost Expedition scrap. Now, you're not going to be able to get this through utilizing the salvager. The only way you're going to get access to this scrap is through using your airships and in the northern hemisphere up here, which is going to be covered with fog of war. However, if you have a airship flying around, it will unlock and uncover directly below it locations and clear out the fog of war. And as you can see here, we've been flying around and we've actually come across some reward here which we can salvage, and that was actually lost scrap. You can also pick items out here as well, or it will be the scrap, and again you'll be utilizing this at Nate's over here, and you'll be transmuting the items here. So, how do you get the scrap for free and easily and passively without doing any of those items? Now, unfortunately, you cannot utilize this mechanic that I'm going to show you for the Passage. You'll have to do that the hard way and just sailing around in the northern hemisphere and unlocking the map and actually getting the scrap. Now, you can get it access to the all grades of scrap for the Cape utilizing the following trick. So the way you can get access to scrap for free without any effort is to actually utilize the purchase or buy option in your trade posts in the Cape. This will not actually work in the Old World. This will only happen in the Cape, as that is the only map where Nate is going to be passively sailing around in one of his sail ships doing passive trades at your outposts. So what you'll need to do is to go into one of your trade posts and click on the 3 types of resources or scrap that you can get from Nate's, and actually specify a buy order and drag it to the top. So now Nate will come by and actually, every time he does a trade, he'll actually come by and actually drop off each of the scrap, usually 1 to 2 each time. Now, if you have multiple islands set up in the Cape, even if you don't have anything on them other than a trading post, just go out and actually put a purchase order on each of the individual islands and just start farming it. and you can set it up and then just completely forget about it, and you'll have hundreds of all the types of scrap for the cape just by actually setting this up and forgetting about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I do appreciate any subscriptions on the channel and any likes on the video, and comment down below if there's a video you'd like me to cover off next. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.